have video and stuff? Oh, good. Please show me. Was wrapping around so much that it actually affected his legs.
They had a prescription so it would be only the left eye was seeing. And I took my driver's test. I almost failed it, and then at the last minute I remembered. And I would maybe close the other eye. Did you pass? I almost failed. I might have to. Is it over 70? 2026.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Come on in, have a seat. Join us here in this lovely space. Okay. I invite you to just close your eyes or lower them, whatever feels comfortable. Take a nice deep breath. And another one. Let the activity of the morning just melt away. Allow your body to feel the chair that supports you. Feel where your body contacts the chair and the floor. Ground yourself in this space. Allow the breath to quiet your mind, to soothe your body, and allow peace to descend. Allow your mind to just wander a little bit. Float. Sense the quietness, the peacefulness that surrounds you. Now I invite you to choose a place outside. It's a sunny day. You're sitting under your favorite tree. And because it's spring, it's a flowering tree. You know the one. That one that brings a smile to your face. You feel the joy of looking at the blossoms, knowing that in this season, it's time for rebirth. And the renewal of life. Nature does such a good job of showing us how to do this gracefully. So just sit there. See the blossoms of the tree. And maybe there's a fragrance that comes from them as well. Breathe it in. feel the peace. Allow your lips to smile, knowing that it is all so good, so beautiful. Knowing that this is God's gift to us each and every day. It's all around us. And it is our choice to open our eyes and see the beauty. Feel the joy. And allow that peace to just wash over you. One more deep breath. And come back into the room with the peace and the joy and the smile on your face. Namaste.
Surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and true and free. As I continue walking in this mystery, I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am stronger every moment, every day. There may be walls, there may be roadblocks in my way, but I can choose to take a higher path each day. And now I know what I thought was safe and sound was only habit and regret that held me down. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am grateful every moment, every day. And I am stronger every moment, every day. I will surrender. I will surrender every moment, every day.
just allow myself to go within and just know with me that as I speak these words, I speak them on behalf of everyone that can hear my voice. And I recognize and know that there is one power, one spirit, one love, one energy that shows up and shows out as love, as unity, as compassion, as abundance, as wholeness, as health, as divine right action. And I know that this one expresses in and through and as me, for I am one with the divine. And knowing that this is true for me, I know it is true for everyone who can hear my voice and everyone who cannot. And I declare this morning that there is a new thought taking place within me, that a seed is being planted into the fertile soil of my soul, of my subconscious, that gets to bloom into something greater than I have ever imagined to this moment. And I am knowing that it is taking place by the words of our reverends, by the music by Patty and Dave, by the smiles and the faces of God that I see in this sanctuary and beyond. And I'm so grateful for the good that is taking place in my life and the life of all, for this greater, newer thought, for the possibility. And so I just know that this service is already blessed. It is already a success in the mind of God, and it unfolds in perfect timing with the perfect messages. And I know that each and every person hears exactly what they need for their new thought, for their new day, for their new life. How grateful I am to have a place called the Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living that is my spiritual home, surrounded by my spiritual family. I'm so grateful for this place that reminds me of who I am and whose I am. And so I am ready to take on the day. So with full faith, with humble confidence, I release my word into the perfect action of the law, knowing that it is absolutely already done. I release, I let go. And please join me in saying, and so it is. Amen.
Lauren, I'm gorgeous. Lauren, so beautiful. And Gary, such a beautiful centering word in here. So beautiful, Gary. You guys got me all ready for the service. I'm pretty grateful for this place too. Here we go. Come on, something wonderful is happening to me right now. Come on. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. I accept things the way they are. I accept things the way they are not. Something wonderful, come on, is happening.
will you please say with us, God bless America and the rest of the world. And just turn to a neighbor and say good morning and welcome.
Right now, something wonderful. Everything good happening to me right now. Some things are the way they are. Some things are the way they are. Something wonderful happening to me right now.
I'm Reverend. In case you didn't know, back it up, back it up. I'm Reverend Cheryl Bell, co-senior minister, along with my sister Reverend Stacy Hilton. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for being here. Who's here for the first time? Yeah, I know. Oh, wow. It's like a whole little family. Hi. How'd you hear about us? Welcome.
I was looking for more of a spiritual,
Okay.
turning spiritual. I've been studying now for some years, and I'm new to Las Vegas. So I went online, and I saw this place, and I was like, okay, maybe we can take the kids here.
Yes.
Just as we suspected.
I know.
The
Sound
kids
like
are coming.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so
welcome.
much. Hi. I know how you heard about us, so welcome, welcome, welcome. Absolutely. Absolutely. I see folks I haven't seen in a little while.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Greta.
Harvey and Greta.
Harvey and Greta, yes.
And this gentleman here, but his wife just stepped away, but they're from Greater Las Vegas.
All right, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Our sisters.
Our sister center. Awesome. All right. Cool. You know, we had our annual meeting yesterday. We had 32 folks here out of our 76 identified members. And we were grateful and we learned a lot. There's copies of the budget out there. One of our members, Barbara Howlett, taught us about required minimum distributions. You know, and from your IRA, if you're 72 and a half, you're required to take money out of it. What else did we learn? We learned a lot yesterday. We learned that there are people. Oh, it's your talk? Okay. Stop it. We learned that,
you know, getting close.
we learned that, you know, next time to have ask Caden if he can come hang out with us for an hour. Yes.
All the way up.
I called him though. The computer keeps blocking my download. He explained it to me this
All the
morning.
way in. All the way.
He's so good. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you all that came. Yes.
Here, we show the.
Yeah, we have a video to show
We
you.
have, and
It's a
probably
repeat for some.
Yeah, it's a repeat for some, but you know, yeah, it'll make us a little tired, but it's okay.
It's all right.
$525,600 minutes 525,000 moments so dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter, in strife. In 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in the life? How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love. 525,600 minutes. 525,000 journeys to the land. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure the life of a woman or a man? In truths that she learned, or in times that he cried, in the bridges he burned, or the way that she died. Remember the love. You got to remember the love. You know the love is a gift from above. Remember the love. Share love, give love. Measure your life in love. Seasons of love. Seasons of
If this life is one act, why do we lay all these traps? We put them right in our path when we just wanna be free. I will not waste my days making up all kinds of ways to worry about all the things that will not happen to me. So I just let go of what I know I don't know, and I know I only do this by living in the moment. by living in the moment, living my life easy and breezy, with peace in my mind, with peace in my heart, with peace in my soul. Wherever I'm going, I'm already home. I'm living in the moment, I'm living my life, just taking it easy, peace in my mind.
Nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. Nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. Easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Nothing you can know that isn't known. Nothing you can see that isn't shown. There's no way you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. All you need is love. All together. All you need is love. Everybody. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Love. Love is all you need.
I want to also thank everyone that helped out yesterday. Franny, Reverend Sandy. Oh my God, everybody. Who else? Kathy. Oh my God, Kathy.
Yeah,
She's not here today. Yvonne.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much, Yvonne, for the video. Thank you, Julius, for the photos. Thank you all for participating and making this the great place that it is. We show up in love. That's all we do, and it's enough. So thank you so much.
And for you go.
And you know, if it weren't for those two, we would not be here. So thank you so much, Rex. You made this all possible, all this beauty, all this family. Really, they made it all possible. Thank you, Rex. All your incredible hard work. And it shows up. It shows up in everything that you do. You can see the smiles on our faces. What a beautiful full room. Right? All right, fam, this is a fun song. This is a song by John Mayer.
We all kind of feel this way at times. Sometimes more than others. Yeah, I'll take it a little more.
Me and all my friends were all misunderstood.
This
We feel like we don't have the means to rise above and beat it. That's why we're waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. It's hard to beat the system when we're standing at a distance. That's why we keep waiting, waiting on the world to change. But if we had the power to bring our neighbors home from war, there would never be no Christmas, no more ribbons on the door. 'Cause when you trust your information, what you get is what you got. 'Cause when they own the information, oh, they can bend it all they want. That's why we're waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. It's not that we don't care, we know that the fight ain't fair. That's why we keep waiting, waiting on the world to change. That's why we're waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. One day our generation is gonna rule the population. That's why we keep waiting, waiting on the world to change. That's why we keep waiting, waiting on the world to change. 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 Rise above.
That's why we're waiting.
Thank you, Powerhouse and Dave.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, we keep on waiting. How's that working? How's it working out? Yeah? Changing good? Yeah? See some change?
I don't like waiting.
No, yeah. There's a thing we can do about that. I'll talk about that in a minute. Does anybody feel, it may just be me, any discomfort? I mean, not right in this moment. I hope not right in this moment. Otherwise, please go see a practitioner right now. I would help you, but I'm a little busy. But anybody feel your discomfort? Just raise your hand. Raise your hand. Yeah? Yeah, right? That's a normal human feeling, yes? Yeah. We're funny, as science of mind people, we're kind of funny, right? Because we have this thing, it's a little, I won't say it's fake, but we kind of pretend. We like to pretend that things aren't happening sometimes. Does anybody know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right? We're just like, I don't see it, I don't hear it, I'm not showing it, I'm not speaking to it, it doesn't exist. Yes? You know what I'm talking about? Or is it just me? No. Because if I don't hear it, and I don't feel it, and I don't see it, no. What did I just say? If I don't feel it. So I cannot look at something, I cannot hear something, and I cannot speak to something, but if I feel it, what kind of vibration is happening? Prayers, Lauren, your prayer is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Gary, your centering is beautiful. It is not about the words. And Lauren always has perfect words, as do most of our practitioners. It is about the feeling. So you cannot look, and you cannot say anything, and you cannot hear anything. But how are you feeling? We all have to check in with ourselves on sometimes on a minute-to-minute basis, about how I'm feeling and what energy am I projecting. Because I can wait on the world to change.
I can invoke my word to the law 55 million times a day, and sometimes I do, some days. But if I have a feeling of fear, of lack, of not enoughness, of this isn't working, of whatever, lack of limitation, guess what I'm gonna get? Just saying. So, we religious scientists, we have this teaching and philosophy which is amazing. We teach and we know that what we think about, we bring about, as long as we have the belief system to do that, as the belief system supports us. And what we keep, I'm not looking at that. It's not there. I don't see it. Nope. We're not doing ourselves any good by saying that and doing that. Just so we all know. And I think we know it, but I'm just going to speak it out loud. Just because I keep hearing it. And I'm like, that is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. If you feel something, then you need to go in and pray about the belief system that you have about that, something that you are feeling. Yes?
Yes.
All right. That's all cleared up. Change happens because we invoke change. Change starts with us. I can go outside and I can say, the most beautiful, I can ask Lauren or Franny or somebody or any of you to say the most beautiful prayer, and unless we all believe it, guess what? Nothing, not a zip. It's just the truth. So we've got to move into a direction of, okay, I'm not comfortable with it. It sucks. Sorry. And I see it. I'm not happy about it. And I'm willing to work with myself with it. Because it starts here. I mean, I know a lot of people that are out there, doing whatever they're doing to make the change. But it really starts here first. And sometimes we work out there before we work in here. Because it makes us feel good. It's almost a distraction. Or it is a distraction quite often. I'm not saying don't do it. It's certainly worthwhile. But I think that there has to be a shift within. A shift within. Yeah. I thought that the talk title was a little odd. Blossoming in the swaying. It just is a lot too much ING things going on. But I do like this idea of finding comfort in the discomfort. Because the theme this month is about being in the flow. And we can resist the flow. Doesn't mean that the flow is not the flow. The flow of how we're moving in our own lives, in the world. We may not like it. We can resist it, but how do we change it? Again, it starts within. And I had a lovely conversation, and she doesn't know that I'm saying this, so sorry, but I'm not divulging anything confidential. But I talked to Sharon Kunde. She's a practitioner. Many of you know Sharon. Mm-hmm. And she recently moved, and she wasn't, at first it was just so hard. And I didn't want to talk to her because it's like, I don't want to feel that what she's feeling. It's hard to leave your friends and your spiritual family, yes? Yes. And yet, I'm speaking to her now, and she is so content. She has made peace with what she's doing, where she is, who she is. She's found new places to she still watches us, she's still a part of us, but she's found places to have a community. She's been driving on the freeway now, which is a big deal for Sharon. It's nice to be able to bloom where you're planted. Because that's how you get the teaching. You get what we're throwing down. You're picking it up. Because of all of this, I can't look at it, you're not getting it. There's something that's not clicking within you. There's something that you're not really willing to do to change and shift your life, which changes and shifts the greater life. How do we find comfort in the discomfort? We choose to. We choose to. Right? It's never going to be all roses and candy and all of that. And sometimes when we first get to Science of Mind, when we first walk in these doors, it kind of feels like that, right? Like everything's great. I didn't have a job yesterday, and guess what happened? I didn't have a relationship yesterday, and guess what happened? And we're on, and all of this is happening because we are on a vibration that is up here. And then we kind of settle in, and we kind of get back to some of our friends, some of our family, some of what is going on. And it's like, I don't know, it doesn't work anymore. It just doesn't work anymore. I gotta find something different, because this isn't working any longer. Anybody been there? Right? I hear it all the time, right? Just doesn't work. Yeah, okay, all right. We'll try it the other way. Leave it alone and see what happens. Because normally it's the starting steps of you leaving it alone is why it's not happening. And your vibration is not quite as high as when you first walked in the doors. And then you watch something like the video say, because I do it too, and I'm like, oh, we're not really doing much. I don't know. Well, what are we going to do, Cheryl? I don't know what she's talking about. Let me go ask our prayer partner. No, she don't know what she's talking about either. Oh, jeez. Now what? Just forget it. I might as well go to Calvary. Sorry, I don't mean to throw shade. I did mean to, but I didn't mean to say it out loud. And there's nothing wrong with Calvary, and there's nothing wrong with believing in anything other than science of mind is a teaching of philosophy. So please don't. I'm being silly, as is often the case. There's a saying: evolve or die. Science of mind. We've seen not just in our community, but in all of our communities. How many are there now, Cheryl? 250. 250. Right? About a year or so ago, it was about 400, about 250 now. And so the problem, or one of the problems, is that we're not willing to shift or change or look at that which is going on. Some of us know what I'm talking about, right? And I'm guilty of that a lot of times. Amen. British actor Craig Charles is credited as a person who famously said, evolve or die. This quote is most often attributed to business. Church is a business. Thank you, Barbara, for reminding us. A company has to continuously evaluate its position in the marketplace and when needed, shift strategy to grow. And in some cases, to merely survive. I'm not really a survive kind of girl. I really like to thrive. I really like to grow and do and be more, because that fills me up. At one time, it was the only thing that filled me up, but that's not the case anymore. But this fills me up. I do what I do because I love it, and I think that there's value in it. I think it's empowering, and I think it's inspiring. And to have a community of like-minded people, or not like-minded people, that are willing to be in love and sit in, I'll say, worship in love for their own selves, and then the greater good, that just jazzes me up. That just thrills me. Otherwise, I would not spend all of that time that you see on those videos to do all of that stuff. I don't think even Reverend Cheryl wouldn't do that, I don't think. It is an honor and a privilege to do that. And yet, we're in a space that we've got to evolve or die. The problem is normally, well, so-and-so's not going to like that. Well, we used to do it this way. Well, we can't say it like that because so-and-so doesn't like that. Anybody know what I'm saying? Yes. Yeah. We don't have that luxury right now. And we're doing much better, right? The thing is, we had our annual meeting yesterday, as Reverend Cheryl said. And our budget was 308, and we came out at 309. 309,000. Last year, I believe it was $6,000 or $7,000 below budget. It was, for me, a little bit like, S word. Now what? How am I going to find all that? What am I going to do with all that time I have on my hands? And we met some of the people that are continuously giving to our center. I don't mean that not everyone's giving, but financially. We met, we talked, we prayed, and it turned itself around. Now, we have to constantly do that. It's not like a one and done thing. Because, to be quite honest, I remember Daisy sitting over on Alexander when we were going to file bankruptcy. Anybody else remember that?
Yes.
Yes, right?
Right.
Yeah. And it was like, well, now what are we going to do? So this is an inherited thing that just is the gift that keeps on giving. And yet we have an opportunity to shift this right here and right now and not do this again. Because times are changing. Times are more difficult. We have the perfect teaching for the times, just so you know. The absolutely perfect teaching for the times. We all have to decide where we can get in and so that we fit in, so that we can make sure that this moves forward. Because love is great. And love doesn't pay the bills. Remember that old saying? And yet it does. And yet it does. Because the love we get and we give is, sometimes it's financial, sometimes it's a hug, sometimes it's a kiss, sometimes it's you're doing good work. Sometimes it's like you need to straighten up. It's still love. And so that's where we are right now. Now, the meeting, it's one of those things where it's like there's a feeling of discontent. Because you kind of feel, as Reverend Cheryl and I don't know, I haven't talked to her about this, it's like, oh, here we go. Now we got to talk about how much we make, how much we don't make, what we spend the money on, blah, blah, blah. All of that things that needs to be evaluated, but it's just a feeling like of being judged and maybe I'm not doing enough. That's my problem. That's my problem. It's not anybody else's problem. It's my problem. But yesterday was the first day that I felt like, okay, good. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. There were more questions yesterday when we were $1,000 over than there were last year when we were $6,000 under. There was conversation. There was good ideas. There was, some sense of, okay, yeah, we do need to do something different. Because being quiet, not saying anything, not hearing anything, does not help the situation.
Right? Amen.
In any shape, form, or fashion ever. I grew up a quiet kid. I grew up with craziness, not craziness that was bad craziness, but just parents that were acting crazy. Because they got a divorce. Big whooping deal. Into it, being crazy. I've got a situation, right? Remove my. Somebody will take country right now. And let's looking, leave here that the change is always going to be happening. Our job is to look at it. We know that all is well. And if we don't know that all is well, call for some help. Call for some help. Because you know it in your heart and soul. It just doesn't always appear that way. All right. I'm going to close out and hand it off to Cheryl after I read this. Because Howard Thurman, I think he comes in my room and gets the book off my nightstand and writes in it when I need something. So here's what he had to say to me this morning. The outer life and the inward sanctuary. I determined to live the outer life and the inward sanctuary. Often it is very hard for me to realize that I am one. The outer life seems utterly outer. It seems a part of a separate order. It is made up of things I do, of my relationship of one kind or another with work, play, job, people, and things. The standard by which the outer is judged tends to be an artificial standard, made up of that which is convenient, practical, and expedient. The outer seems public. It seems ever to be an external net of physical relationships. The inward sanctuary is my sanctuary. It is the place where I keep my trust with all my meanings and my values. It is a quiet place where the ultimate issues of my life are determined. What I know of myself, my meaning, what I know of God, God's meaning. All this and much more is made clear in my secret place. It seems strangely incongruous often to bring into my secret place the rasping, gritty noises of my outer life. Again, this may be, for me, merely an alibi. For I know that in the searching light of my inward sanctuary, all the faults, limitations, and evil of my outer life stand clearly revealed for what they are. I determined to live the outer life in the inward sanctuary. The outer life must find its meaning, the source of its strength in the inward sanctuary. As this is done, the gulf between outer and inner will narrow, and my life will be increasingly whole and of one piece. What I do in the outer will be blessed by the holiness of the inward sanctuary, for indeed it shall be one. Live in the inward sanctuary.
All right, thank you, Reverend Stacy. Good, good, good. I don't have much to say. Cool. I love when we tag team. Thank you. But I kind of like blossoming in the swing. I know she didn't care for that, but I did. I'm dropping stuff. Oh my goodness. You know, it's not just about facing life's challenges, but just understanding and remembering that the mind is creative. You know, I was reading, Reverend Stacy showed me this Creative Mind and Success Ernest Holmes wrote. And he wrote it in 1919, okay? And how many people pick up a book to read and don't necessarily read the foreword? Am I the only one that does that? Okay. You go straight to the goodies, you think. But this time, the goodies was in the foreword. It was a word from the author, Ernest Holmes, 38 years later. It's good. He wrote it in 1919, and he read it again and contemplated on the changes that might have occurred. He says, there were a few, for truth is ageless, timeless, changeless. We may have modified our techniques slightly. Certainly some should make improvements in nearly 4 decades of experience. Hello, evolve. With the law of mind in action. For example, we no longer hold thoughts. We think positive thoughts and then release them, charged with the spiritual energy of faith into the universal mind, which is common to all men and women. Neither do we use the power of will to set the law in motion. We use our God-given power of choice, either to use the law constructively or destructively. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it's good. I don't know if there are any in the bookstore. But evolve, folks. You know, people would say, there are some old-time religious scientists that would say, oh, I'm going to hold that for you. I'm like, no, you need to release that for me. Don't hold it. Pray and release it. Okay? Because the universe does respond to our thoughts and beliefs and our intentions. And we say this all the time. We are already prepared, always prepared to test principle. I'm the only one, I'm sure. Just by allowing life to flow through what you are and what you do. Things happen because of the law. Destructively or constructively. It's immutable, and you need not energize that essence at all, because its power is already at a high vibration. It's supreme. And we feel it. I know you feel it when you walk in here, because I feel it just looking at all of you right now. By that thought, you're adding to not only your reality, but the reality. When you do that, when you hold, like Reverend Stacy said, what you're feeling, because you're holding on, that feeling is going to stay with you no matter what you say or do. If you don't believe, you don't take a look, acknowledge, be in the present moment, and make a choice, right? Now, in the Science of Mind, on page, almost the end of the book, 400 and something, he talks about that. He talks about holding a thought. But that was before 1957, 3 years before he passed when he wrote this forward. We've grown. So can you imagine how much we've grown since he passed in 1960? The year of some folks' birth? Not mine either. Thank you. You know, Ernest Holmes also says in The Science of Mind that all of life is in a state of eternal flow. Eternal flow. Life is in constant motion, yet within those movements lies the greatest opportunity for growth. Our teaching teaches creative mind, that it responds to our thoughts, shaping our reality through those spiritual laws. And we're teaching a class, well, it's a workshop, Quantum Living. And I know Franny talked about quantum physics last week. But in that same realm, quantum physics supports that idea, revealing that observation influences matter at the smallest level. You know, we are exploring how we can consciously direct our thoughts to thrive. We want to thrive. We want to just get by, you know? Yeah, no one asked any questions. Even the year coming out of COVID when we were 50,000 under budget. Oh, over budget, sorry. We use prayer, affirmations, visualization, visioning, and intention to create a life of balance, trust, and expansion. Expansion. I want to do a little exercise with you, if you don't mind. And even if you do. Okay. I want you to close your eyes and bring to mind a current challenge or something that you feel uncertain about. And I want you, instead of reacting to it, I want you to shift into the role of the observer. And just ask yourself, how would my highest self perceive this situation? And I want you to leave here and write an affirmation about it. Because I'm telling you that small change is going to lead you to a greater expansion. I want you to notice your emotional state that shifts as you consciously observe with intention rather than fear, as Reverend Stacy was talking about earlier. Planting seeds. You can open your eyes now. I just want you to choose a personal affirmation that aligns with what you really want to create. If you have any issues with that, we have 19 practitioners. We counted them yesterday. We have 19 practitioners and 6 ministers. 5 or 6. Yes. So if they're not able to help you create an affirmation, you need to call Reverend Stacy. And once you create that affirmation, I want you to, place your hand on your heart and just think about those words and let them sink in like seeds into fertile soil, and see the change that happens with whatever that was you visualized. Can you do that? Yes. We're not going to do a meditation, I promise. We're not going to do a meditation. But like I said, I didn't have much to say, but I wanted to do that with you. I want to affirm everything that Reverend Stacy said, because because it's what's in here that matters, not what's out there. I'm not talking about this building. I'm talking about our hearts. It reminded me of something. I'm gonna be Sid right now. I thought of something, Sid. My grandmother, who was Baptist, my dad's mom, I would take her to church every now and then, and for some reason it would end up being like the first Sunday, which was communion, and she wouldn't let me take communion because I'd never been baptized. But sometimes I would do it like really quickly. She would hit me, and I was not a kid, just so you know. And this is in church. But a lot of times I would drop her off and come pick her up. So, but she, we would travel together and just a lot of different things. But she said, you're such a good granddaughter. And she had lots of grandkids. You're such a good granddaughter. I don't understand why you don't go to church with me. Why you don't go to church? I said, well, grandmother, I feel that it's what's in your heart that matters. This is before I even knew what religious science was. And she said, well, I think you need to get it in your heart to go to church. Just so you know, she had an answer for everything. But all right, Magnolia, I love you. As we move, I'm going to say this, as we move forward, may we remember that in every sway, in every shift, we are supported by that creative mind. We are supported by the universe. We are supported. And we are not just moving through life. We are creating it. And in that truth, guess what? We can always blossom. And so it is. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. That was incredible. Sorry. I'm just get my lyrics. This is a wonderful song. I hadn't heard it, and yeah, I don't get around much. I listen to the same few CDs I have, and you turned me on to a lot of great music. All of you reps have, so I really appreciate it. It's a beautiful song by Tony Braxton. It's called Let It Flow.
Yeah.
heart. Nobody wants to tell me losers.
Ain't nobody gonna love you like you are.
If you lose your way.
You see, the thing of it is, we deserve respect, but we can't demand respect without change. There comes a time when we must go our own way. Just let go.
Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Everything's gonna work out right, you know. Let it
Go, oh let go.
flow, let it flow, let it flow. Just let it go.
Sometimes love can work out right now. Sometimes you'll never know. Oh, you're never gonna bring it. It brings you pain in your life. Don't be afraid to let go. Yeah.
Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Everything's gonna work out right, you know. Let it go, just let go. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Just let go.
Let it go. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow.
It's gonna work out.
Go. Let go.
Flow, let it flow, let it flow.
Oh, just let it go. Let it go.
Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Everything's gonna work out right, you know. Let it flow. Sorry, guys. Thank you so much.
A little fun.
Awesome. I call the ushers up, but they're already here. Woohoo! Okay. We'll put that in there already. You know, I'm going to tell you all something. In the annual meeting, this also came up when she said, quickly. Oh, she said quickly. If you haven't already signed up to be an automatic contributor this year, because it's a steady stream. When you're not here, it's supporting this center that I'm knowing you love. Reverend Stacy signed up. I have a ritual that I do. So I don't do auto, but I do envelope because it's my little thing to do. And I support you all however you give. Thank you. But just take your gift or the thought of your gift in your mind or your hand and just repeat the affirmation on the screen with us. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. I am grateful for each and every gift, each and every tithe, each and every thought of wholeness and love that each and every person here and beyond and online gives this center as it supports all our goings on. And I'm just so grateful. And so it is.
I do believe I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind. Come on, and just a little bit of time. If it serves my It is mine. Come on with me. Anything I want, it is mine. Perfect health, it is mine. Joy and peace, it is mine. Love, 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 it is mine. It serves my highest good, it is mine.
Okay. Well, the announcements today are that, of course, join with Jamie Jetty tomorrow on Life Reflection Cafe every Monday at 10 a.m. right here to join with conversation, connection, and reflection. And join our practitioners for our midweek inspiration this Wednesday at 6 p.m. and on Zoom. So if you need information on that, everything's on the happenings table today, everybody. So just make sure you check the happenings table for everything out there. It's really important. We're going to be reading and studying and talking about from the book that we've been studying, Living the Science of Mind, affirmations and denials in treatment, which goes along with our topic today. So it's perfect. And the Healing Words Book Club is reading a book for April and May called The Power of Awe. And this meeting is going to be held actually in May, so we've got plenty of time to read this book. We've got 2 months. And then on Zoom, it'll be our meeting at 4 p.m. on May 28th. And practitioner Aldo is going to come up and talk to us too here. But I want to tell you, come to the Heart of Peace meditation on the second Wednesday of every month. Come on up, Aldo. And just be sure to come, if you can, in person at 6 p.m. on that second Wednesday of the month. It's really important that we be here. And Aldo has something else exciting to share.
Good morning.
Thank you.
I already feel you here, but I make sure I don't miss anyone. So, May 3rd is World Labyrinth Day, and the Global Heart of Peace Committee, which I'm honored and to be part of, is hosting a class on April 3rd, which is a month before the May 3rd, and this is for free, and this class is all about creating the labyrinth, or if you want, it talks about what it is all about. As you know, labyrinth is like a moving, walking meditation that we do. So we're encouraging all the centers to celebrate and do it on May 3rd, which is a Saturday. But this class will help you all organize it, and if you want to do it in your local area or local community, this will be the one. The class will be on April 3rd, 6 p.m., which is 5 o'clock our time. It's on Zoom. So if you're interested, let me know, and I think there's a link. Oh, there's no link there? And I'll send you the link, and I'll email it to you. Thank you very much.
All right, sounds great. Okay, well, we're also having a fair, not an affair, a fair, on April 19th, and Reverend Stacy's going to tell us more about it.
Yes, so April 19th, we're having it's a health and wellness fair. It's called the Mind and Body Community Expo. We have several people that are sponsoring us. Walker Insurance, who put on the senior prom, is the one that kind of started this. And so there will be food there. We had somebody come yesterday and talk about some health things, and she's going to be there. There probably will be blood pressure, someone monitoring blood pressure. There will be just stuff, good stuff, wellness stuff too. So not just about health, but we've got doctors and people talking about health, but also wellness and what that looks like. And then they will follow up after that fair on April 19th and have a series about different things. So lots of good stuff coming our way. We're reaching out to the community more and more. Thank you.
Thank you. And going along with that, there's a flyer that's out on the happenings table. It says 5 wishes in America's most frequently used living will, in easy to understand language that helps you express your wishes in areas that matter the most, which of course is personal, emotional, spiritual, as well as medical and legal. And this is going to be a class that's going to be held on Wednesday evenings from 6 until 8, April 22nd through May 13th. But we need to sign up now for this by April 7th. And because the cost is $99 for these 3 classes, and $30 of that $99 comes back to our center. So this is really important, and Marilyn Kirk is putting this on. She's a licensed practitioner. So, and if you can check out the happenings table for this and join, I think it sounds like another wonderful wellness thing that you can do to help yourself and anybody else you know. It's time to purchase a lily for Easter. So purchase a lily in honor of you or someone you know or in memory of someone, and you can buy the Easter lily thing. Anyway, you can put the information at the gift store, put everything there. So buy their tickets there. They're $12. And of course, we're having Easter Sundays on the 20th this next month, and we're having the joint service with Unity. So we'll be at 10 a.m. in the morning. So you have on the 20th, which is Easter, not next week. Next week is still 9:30 on Easter, so be sure to remember that. Yeah. And then the Love Supply Pantry is ongoing. Boy, we've got food there, and I know you're giving it away, and so we need more. So just when you're shopping, just pick up extra items and let everybody know that you know that's food insecure. We've got food here. And then for any prayer support, just send your prayer request to prayer@lasvegascsl.org or text 702-524-7096. And then follow us on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, of course, do our website. And let's have a fabulous rest of the day, everybody. Don't forget that happenings table. There's all
Thank you, Kitty. Awesome. All right. I'm going to ask the Ministry of Prayer team to please surround the room, and don't leave here with a heavy heart, or if you need an affirmation, flag one of them down.
After you.
All right. I'm going to do a drive-by benediction according to Reverend Stacy. And it's just simply that I'm grateful for all that has taken place today. I'm grateful for each and every person that has shown up here in person and online. And I'm just knowing that each and every one of you have a fabulous week. You leave here high and in love with yourself and everyone around you. And I'm just grateful. Thank you so much. And so it is.
So it is.
Let's stand and sing our peace song.
There is peace on earth, and now it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, loved ones all are we. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. Come on. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me.
Repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening right now.
I know this in my mind. I feel it in my body. And so it is. Make it a great week. Woo. Woo.
Sunshine in my pocket, so that my